So this is a quick demonstration of what I call the torniquet method. I was inspired by it from Thailand. They used to do scaffolding like this. They have different methods now. But what we're using here is a piece of 1/8 inch am steel with a spliced eye on one end. You only need one end. I have it on this end. I have a little doohickey rigged up. This is my torquing bar, and it's spliced on there, and this allows me to move the bar back and forth. A little polishing will take away the noise. You could use any type of bar with a different kind of am steel. You could use a bolt. You could use a nail with a spacer on it. You want something that has a sliding effect so that you can change which direction you want the rod on. And you need a rod that is not going to break. It has high shear strength. That's why I ended up choosing a bolt for my main method. This is just one of my tree steps. You do need something to lock the torquing bar with. I found that this S-hook works really good. You can use smaller. You could probably even get away with a simple carabiner. It does not have to be very strong, as you'll see. So what you're going to do is you're going to get to the tree, with however many steps you have. You're going to wrap the bar around. Now, your S-hook, wherever the am steel meets the torquing bar, you're going to put your S-hook right at the distance where it can grab the bar and hold it in place. So this is what you're going to do, and set it down. All you're going to do is take the am steel. There's no real method to it. It's more of a what makes you feel comfortable and what you want to practice with. Just a few wraps should be good enough. Now all I'm going to do is torque it down. If you find that the torquing is best going to reach there, this is the tightest spot, I simply loosen it, change the bar, and voila, I've found a good spot. Now my rod is already tightened. I can simply lock my torquing bar. Oops. And you can make minor adjustments very quietly as necessary. And as you can see, my step is on very, very tight. If I need to make it any tighter, I simply release it and make whatever minor adjustments I need. You actually don't need very many wraps. Make sure your steps are where they want to be. Torque it down. So I'm going to change the bar and lock it. Now the pressure on the end of the torquing bar is very low. It's probably only 4 or 5 pounds, maybe 10 pounds at most. So I found that this S-hook has held up marvelously. I'm going to step on here now. As you can see, no movement. The step is very secure. I don't have any squirrel steps or pioneer steps, but you can get this thing very tight. And this am steel doesn't stretch. I've used this for over 20 hunts. It has not given me any trouble. Very quiet, very stealthy, very, very tight. No, not heavy at all. Like I said, that noise can be taken care of. It's simply am steel, a rod of some sort, and some kind of spacer lets you travel. You can have a nail with a spacer. You could have, this is a camping, I think it's a tent pole rod. It's worked pretty good. I've tried this with 1/4 inch am steel, and the result is pretty much the same. Do whatever kind of locking mechanism you want, and torque it down and have your S-hook to grab it. that's going to be very, very, very tight. If you find that, like I said, if it's tightening the wrong way, simply move the rod to which direction you want to tighten it. I put it in hold. You can see that rod is starting to bend now. Anyway, I hope that's very helpful. I'll try to do another video explaining further.